Hey everyone, Mike Lawson here. Well, congratulations, you made it through your warm market. Now what? In this video, I want to go over 3 ways to not suck at cold market recruiting. But as we talked about, your warm market is really designed to see how bad you really want it. Are you going to let other people steal your dreams? And listen, warm market or friends and family or people that are closest to us, are usually the hardest, but we have to go through that, okay, to learn, right? You got to walk before you run. So understand, don't shy away from cold market. And I used to get real nervous about this. When I first got involved in home-based business, I was comfortable around my friends, but I wasn't, a social butterfly. I wasn't out there meeting new people, again, but I was comfortable in my circle. Well, what I learned quickly on was you need to build a large organization. In order to do that, you need to talk to strangers. That petrified me. Okay, there's a lot of different techniques, and one of the techniques that I used in the beginning was, put 3 quarters in your left-hand pocket and go out and talk to 3 people. And every time you talk to a person, put a quarter from your left pocket into your right pocket. And don't go to sleep until you do that. Well, that only lasted for so long. The point is, talk to everybody, right? Now, I want to share a couple things with you. So if you're new, and again, these principles apply not just to home-based business or network marketing or direct sales, but if you're building a traditional business or you're in insurance sales, you're in real estate sales, you're building an agency, and you need to bring in good people, okay? It's all about recruiting and building relationships. And that's all that cold market is building relationships. But I want to share a couple funny stories with you. When I first got involved in my own home-based business, it took me 3 months, well not me, but it took one of my sisters 3 months to become a customer. Now, if you're brand new, your first 3 months, and you need some customers to get qualified or to get promoted or whatever the case may be, 3 months is a long time. How about this one? My own brother, by the way, I want to preface this by saying he owed me money, took almost a year to become a customer. I said, forget about the money you owe me. I just need a customer, right? And I wasn't smiling like I am now back then, And here's what's crazy about that. I used to always go to the mall and buy shoes when I could afford them, at a shoe store up at the mall. Well, I kind of knew the salesman from going in there periodically, so I was told to talk to everybody. So I talked to him, set up a meeting. Long story short, a few days later, we got together on his break. I showed him the plan. He wasn't interested. I think he couldn't afford it to get in, and that's okay. But you know what? That night, I asked him to become a customer, and that night he became a customer. So understand what I'm going to share with you is going to bring in more customers and more sales reps or into your agency. Now, it's very important to understand that people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. Now, I didn't expect this shoe salesman to trust me, right? Because he kind of knew me, and I like to think that he liked me, but he really didn't trust me, okay? Because we didn't have that kind of relationship. But it's all about building relationships and getting to know people. So again, don't have any expectations as you're going out there and using these principles. Don't have any expectations because expectations lead to disappointment. I had expectations. I got upset when some of my friends and family members wouldn't become my customer, right? Especially because it was going to save my brother money. It was going to save my sister money. I was in a service-based company. Now, I'm also want to give you a little bonus tip on how to start a conversation with anybody, okay? So number 1, have a genuine interest in people, right? You need to be genuine. You need to be genuine. You need to, and here's what's cool about cold market recruiting, and I talked about this, is that there's an unlimited amount of people to talk to. Unlimited amount of people. And I know some people have small thinking when they get involved in their own business and they start thinking, wow, there's only so much people. What if I run out of people to talk to? You'll never run out of people to talk to. And here's how I know that. If you go down to the local hospital, okay, there's new ones being born every day, right? So you'll never run out of people to talk to. Your market will never, ever be saturated, ever, okay? So understand that. It's very important to understand, ever, okay? But you choose who you work with. Isn't that awesome? See, we don't choose what family we're born into, but we can choose who we want to build a business with. Okay? But we also tend to recruit people and talk to people that we're comfortable with. okay? People that are closest to us, okay? And the reason why is because it's comfortable. Well, you're not going to be successful being comfortable, period. Any entrepreneur you ever talk to, you will not become successful being comfortable. But you can take baby steps, okay? It was really hard for me to talk to that shoe salesman, okay, and set up a meeting with him because that was totally out of my comfort zone, but my why was so strong, okay? Being genuine, you want to get to know people. Now, I promise you this, when I met with him, I guarantee I didn't get to know him. I didn't ask him any questions. I was just about pitching him my business. So, you know, no, I didn't expect him to sign up, okay, if that makes sense, looking back on it now, okay? Number 2, be sincere, okay? Don't exaggerate. Don't make income claims. Don't lead people on telling people you're making this when you're not, okay? Be sincere, okay? Be honest. And do what you say you're going to do. If you're supposed to call somebody at 12 noon, call them at 12 noon. If you're supposed to meet somebody, meet them, okay? Do what you say you're going to do. Be sincere, okay, when you're meeting with people. Number 3, have good intentions. Don't be looking at people with dollar signs on their forehead, okay? Like everyone. Now, yes, there's unlimited amounts of people out there in the cold market world. Unlimited amounts, and you can get to choose who you want to work with. But if you're looking at people just as a dollar sign or a commission check or a way to move up or advancing your company, okay, eventually, okay, you're not building it with good intention, and it's going to fall. It's like building a house on sand. It's not going to last. Now, you want to go fast, and here's what I mean by that. You know, you're starting your own business, whatever it may be, okay? We all have an end in mind, whatever that end is, okay? We all want to be successful and get to that point. Now, do you want to go fast or do you want to go slow? You want to go fast. And let me just share just a quick analogy with you that I heard early on in my business, and it just stuck with me, and it makes so much sense, okay? It's called, I don't even know what it's called, okay? But it's what I wrote down, the penny example, okay? Now, let's say there's 2 people. Okay, me and you. Now, we both have a huge container of pennies. Let's say, I don't know, 10,000 pennies. Okay, let's make it a little easier. Let's say 1,000 pennies. Okay, you have a huge bucket of 1,000 pennies. I have a huge bucket of 1,000 pennies. They're identical in each bucket, meaning there's 5 identical pennies. Okay, let's say 1975 pennies. That's the year I was born. Okay. You have the same amount, I have the same amount. Whoever finds the 1975 pennies first wins, whatever that case may be. You're able to stay home with your kids, drive a new car, get a new house, retire your mom, pay some medical bills, whatever that number is, okay? And the gun goes off and we go at it, okay? Now, you're going through your bucket and you're looking at the penny, you're like, oh, wow, 1974, boom. 1994, well, 2001, and we're just chucking them, right? We're chucking them. Get the analogy, get the picture. We're just chucking them. And you see one, and you're like, 1976, well, this one's close. And you start trying to shine it up. You're not sure, if it's dirty, what it looks like. You're trying to shine it up just to see, and you're like, it could be a 7.5, or no, but it's a 1970. So you put it back. Meanwhile, okay, if you look over in my bucket, okay, I just went through 500 of them. I haven't found the one yet, okay? And I don't want to go too far into this, but I think you get the point. Whoever finds the 5 pennies first wins. So you want to go through people and find the people that are looking for you, looking for your opportunity, want to join your agency, want to join your business, okay? But again, dealing with cold market, it's about building the relationships. And I'll just leave you with another quick story. And I like to still think of him as a friend, but he wasn't cold market when I first met him in my business, but I've developed a lot of friendships from him and with him. And one of my mentors taught me this. He said, listen, Mike, go spend time with him. And I did. And at the time, he owned a chicken store down at he sold rotisserie chicken, some of the best food I ever ate, down on the main line here in the Philadelphia area. And I just spent a lot of time with him. And I was genuine. We hit it off. We had a lot of... we had a lot of things in common. I was just intrigued by him. He actually taught me a lot. And I learned just some cool things from him. And he was just a good guy, entrepreneur, always positive, fun to be around. And I was always at a store almost every morning. I just spent a lot of time getting to know him. I mean, hours and hours and hours. Knew his wife, knew his son, and I was genuine about it. Like, I was really interested, and I'm proud to say that was the first time that I intentionally wanted to build a relationship with somebody. And it wasn't just about the business. I really wanted to build a relationship with him. And he went on to make a lot of money with that company, which, benefited me as well. But even more importantly than that, I still call and consider him a friend today. So you want to take, again, a genuine interest in people, be sincere, have good intentions, and just to leave you with, the bonus tip, how to start a conversation with anybody in, that's cold market. Okay, and again, I want to preface this by saying you're out there talking to people. You're not running ads or Craigslist ads or ads in the newspaper or just posting stuff on social media and expecting people to join you. It's not going to work. Now, I did all those things. I don't want to get into it now, but I've done all those things. Calling resumes, running ads. I learned a lot, okay, but financially it was not fruitful. Okay, and maybe whoever you're talking to, maybe, or in your industry, maybe it is fruitful, but for me, it's about building the relationship, about connecting with people. And again, getting to work with people that you know and that you like. Okay, but my bonus tip is, here's how to start a conversation with anybody. And I just did it the other day. You can do it with anyone. Find something about them. I can look at somebody and I can start a conversation with anybody. Whether it's their hair, it's their eyes, it's their shirt. A lot of people like to wear things, on their shirts that say things. Oh, that's a real cool saying. Or, I like your shoes. Ladies, I like your hair. I like your purse. Again, be genuine. And once you say that, guess what they say? Thank you. Make them feel good. Compliment them. And that just opens the door. And then you can get into, starting to build the relationship. Okay, now I'm not saying sit down and try to pitch them your product or try to recruit them in your real estate agency or insurance agency, but just start getting to know people, especially if it's a place that you frequent a lot, okay? And if you frequent a place a lot, okay, and that's not cold market if you see the person a lot. You might not know their names, but believe it or not, that's considered warm market. But this works in any arena, okay, especially strangers. I could walk into Target, I could walk into Nordstrom's, and I could start a conversation with any stranger just by complimenting them, finding something to compliment them on. So that's all I have today, guys. Again, if this video if you got value out of it and it was helpful, please share it, tag people on it. Comment. Let me know. Let me know your feedbacks. If you have any other ideas for going out there in cold market recruiting, please drop me a comment. Let me know. But again, have a great day, everybody, and we'll talk soon.